Welcome to the Working Man Committee Podcast. I'm your host, Brandon T. Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Let's see. Stories we're covering today. Mitch McConnell popping hands. Ilhan Omar. Why they do her like that? Woo! Couldn't stop the lawsuit. Alaska governor. Not Alaska. Arkansas. Arkansas governor is gonna making a prime time appearance. And our number one story, jobs numbers came out today. Woo! I don't know how J. Powell gonna feel about this one with these job numbers, but they came out today. Job numbers were good. Actually, job numbers were great. Even with all this tightening, trying to get businesses to slow down, it ain't working. I want to say this. J. Powell, Fed, you got to realize something. People have a hard time finding workers right now. Just to conduct regular business during regular hours. And so you're tightening. All you did was move workers from over here and put them over there. Everybody, say they still working. The wage is still, say they got to pay people. I know J. Powell. Y'all don't want people making money because they spending money. They making money, spending money. So you want them in survival mode. J. Powell. You can't put them there. Survival mode ain't happening just yet. So like I said, here we go. The numbers, and I'm gonna put the numbers on the screen here on far as expectations and what they actually did. Yeah. See, like I said though, we got this thing right here. So the Fed, right, has been trying to slow the economy down and slow inflation down. And so there's two ways to do this inflation thing. And it's either to slow the inflation down, you got to stop people from buying. Because you got too much money chasing too few goods. And so that's one way. The Fed is going that direction, trying to slow the money down. Or the other way to slow inflation down is increase the goods and the price will come down. So you would think J. Powell and the Fed, y'all were like, we need as many people working to create more goods to have on the shelves. That'll bring the prices down. But they want to go the other way because that's the normal playbook of the Fed. Is the interest rates, tightening the interest rates, and then when you tighten the interest rates, people stop spending money, people stop working, and so forth, and prices do that. But the Fed, J. Powell, the other way is more palatable. So that keeps everybody standing and living where it's supposed to be. That keeps people making, life decisions in the grocery store, whether nutritious food, organic food, more expensive than the non-stuff and the other side. J. Powell, how about let's get the economy rolling so we have more goods on the shelf to bring the price down. Let's do it that way, J. Powell. Instead of the other way, J. Powell. I know y'all go to the shelf, pull out the paper from the old playbook. Okay, you know what? We need to raise interest rates. We need to stop people from spending. Until we stop people from spending, we get the inflation going down. So like I said, J. Powell, you too old school with that old school way. Yo, J. Powell, time for you to go, buddy. Like I said, you and old politicians, a lot of y'all Fed guys have been in there 100 years, don't know nothing at all but the old playbook. It's time for y'all to go. Do something else. Go play with your grandkids. Go learn golf, go travel. You know what I'm saying? Let the modern times people catch up. Like I said, all y'all old, you know what I'm saying, even body, all y'all old jokers, y'all got old ways, y'all don't know nothing on the modern day times. Like I said, but we'll see what J. Powell do, cause you know what I'm saying, he gonna look at these numbers right here, that blue the water, they blew out the water. These good numbers. Jay Powell gonna look at it. He can probably go hit the interest rates again. Like, oh, I don't need y'all working. I need the inflation down. I need them help warning sign. I need them food. You know what I'm saying? I need the food stamps. You know what I'm saying? Being applied for. I need that soup line full. Instead of saying the other way, let's get these shelves stocked up so the prices come down, Jay Powell. Jay Powell, can we go that way? Yeah, I tell you, Jay Powell. I know it hurt. I know you right now as bad as you could be. Saying you gonna hit them rates so damn hard. You know what I'm saying? You need folks to be let go. You like, yo, you see what happened in tech, but you like, I need it everywhere to bring a number down. Jay Powell. The other way is more palatable. You know what I'm saying? You go too hard and put people out of work, crime will rise. I know, Jay Powell, you feel like you live in a gated neighborhood, can't nobody get to you. And this crime spree, you just watch it on TV. Jay Powell. Come on, man. Let's do the right thing here and take care of the folks. All right, cool. Our next story. Mitch McConnell, a.k.a. money-making Mitch, may have pulled the ultimate revenge on two rival senators. Yes. What do you mean? Mitch McConnell got some payback. So, Senator Rick Scott from Florida and Senator Mike Lee from Utah challenged money-making Mitch for that minority leader job. Yes. See, money-making Mitch, you know what I'm saying? I think he gonna be like Kevin McCarthy if they ever get back in control. They might not get there. See, money-making Mitch, right? You know what I'm saying? He out here making these deals. He want to be in control. You know, so you can't tell. Even though he barely made re-election last time, barely. You know what I'm saying? Whiskers on his chin to make re-election. We'll see what happens next time around. Money making Mitch. But like I said, so Mitch McConnell was challenged for his leadership position, and the rest of the senators scared of money making. Because money making was running some ads and controlling the Senate, you know what I'm saying, Republicans, funds and so forth for candidates. And so these two guys, Rick Scott and Mike Lee, Rick Scott nominated himself for the position, and Mike Lee seconded him. Yep, he did. And so that bid was lost, because the rest of the Republicans scared of money making Mitch. And they, you know what I'm saying, they just was just holding the line. And so they were defeated in their challenges. And so what happened? So this is what happened. Let's see. As he reportedly pulled two lawmakers off the powerful Commerce Committee after they tried to unseat him as Republican leader recently, coincides with Rick Scott and confirming his rightly removal. Gone. You know, they pulled them off. But like I said, they still got other committees they own. But like I said, if you want the right committee, that you get campaign donations and a lot of speaking fees, you know, all that foo stuff that, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, you can be bribed with. I ain't gonna say bribe. I'm not gonna say lobbies for, and they do for you. They pulled them off that committee that was bringing them extra money. And so the commerce is about the money. You know what I'm saying? It's like the House Ways and Means Committee. You know what I'm saying? Those are powerful ones. And the Taxes Committee that, you know what I'm saying, to get the most lobbied. And so he pulled them off of those. You got to go. You can't be there no more because y'all challenging me. I'm gonna make sure your campaign be lighter this time around, because ain't nobody gonna be checking for you. Yeah, so he pulled them off them immediately. Says immediately after they lost their challenge. Yep. After a GOP poor showing in the midterm election, Tim Scott was challenging money-making Mitch for his spot because he said, "What happened to the red wave, money-making Mitch?" And he ain't delivered a red wave. And the Senate, while Mike Lee nominated him in a speech to Tim Scott. So Mike Lee said, I want Rich Scott to be the leader because money-making Mitch could not deliver. Woo! Yeah. But the measure was lost by a large margin in a closed-door vote. Yep. Those two was the only one that didn't vote for Mitch McConnell. Yep. And so after that was done, Mitch said, "Sayonara, sucker." Yep. Whew. All right, more politics news and more losing your committees. Representatives vote to remove Representative Ilhan Omar from the Foreign Relations Committee. Yep, told her. Can't do it no more. So, what we have here? So, from the Foreign Relations Committee, so that they talk about all things foreign. Like I said, she's an immigrant coming in this country. And so, for I think that her perspective would be valuable to the committee from not being born in America and being from a foreign country. You would think that. But they did not like her comment on the Jewish people. And she said something like, "Show me the Benjamins." Something about the Benjamins, something about money. And that highly offended a lot of people. Because you can't talk about money in a certain group. You better not. So like I said, today, they voted for it. Mark McCarthy initially faced a handful of GOP defectors on Tuesday. So let's think. So this was prompted by, Mitch McConnell wanted to be speaker, and he couldn't get the votes. And then the people that was said that, "Oh, you want my vote? You gonna do X, Y, and Z." And one of those letters was to get rid of her off the committee. And so Mitch McConnell had to do it. Yep. So the Republicans, this is a straight party line vote. So 218 Republicans backed the resolution to condemn Omar and move her for her anti-Semitic comments off the committee. And again, she said a few things about the Benjamins and said that particular country wasn't so nice. And she almost said it in that way. Yep. Yes, the Republican Senator Dan Joyce from Ohio was a member of the Ethics Committee, presided over the vote. So he was like, "Yeah, we're happy to get rid of it." All 211 Democrats united behind Omar, who gave an emotional and defiant floor speech, left her colleagues in tears. Because like I said, at the end of the day, y'all attacking the minority, Republicans. Y'all attacked an African woman, a Muslim woman, all minorities. All minority groups she checked. And y'all threw her out because y'all did not like what she said. Yep. And this is what she said. There is an idea that you are a suspect if you are an immigrant. Like I said, certain groups don't like immigrants. And if you are from a certain part of the world or a certain skin tone or Muslim, it is not an accident that the members of the Republican parties accused the first black president, Barack Obama, of being a secret Muslim, says Omar, a Somali refugee who made history as one of the first two Muslim women to be elected to Congress. Republicans, y'all got that on your record. Wow. She went to add, well, I'm a Muslim. And she added, I'm an immigrant. I'm from Africa. Is it any surprise that I'm being targeted? And any surprise I am somewhat demanded overwhelmingly to speak about American foreign policy? Don't you think that she have some type of value, Republicans? Now I get it, you know what I'm saying? She's part of the squad and so forth. Y'all, AOC, y'all mad at her and the rest of them over there. But I don't know. I don't think this is a good look, Republicans. I really don't. What's the message show? Y'all targeted an immigrant, a Muslim woman, a woman of color, the first Muslim American woman to serve in Congress. Ugh. Wow. Whew. Let's switch gears. Do y'all remember Kyle Rittenhouse? Y'all remember him? Video right here. Remember him crying on the stand when he shot the people to get off? Yeah, you remember that? So, a lawsuit can proceed against him, against a Kenosha shooter, Kyle Rittenhouse. A federal judge in Wisconsin ruled Wednesday that the wrongful death lawsuit filed by the father of a man shot and killed by Kyle Rittenhouse during the protests in 2020 can proceed against Rittenhouse, police officers, and others. Kyle, how much money you make off that, buddy? How much money you think you gonna make going forward? The father of Anthony Herbert, one of two men shot and killed by Rittenhouse, filed a wrongful death lawsuit in 2021, accusing the officer of allowing for a dangerous situation that violated his son's constitutional right and resulted in his death. Anthony's father, John Herbert, also alleged that Kyle Rittenhouse, who was 17 at the time, conspired with law enforcement to cause harm to protesters. John also seeking unspecific damages from the city officials, officers, and Kyle. U.S. District Judge Lynn on Wednesday dismissed the motion filed by Rittenhouse and the government defense seeking to dismiss the civil rights lawsuit, allowing the case to go forward. Now you might be one of these. The situation is about to get funny. Government get interested. What's going to happen right now? They went together, and the judge said that they will keep it going. So government. You know what government gonna do? Kyle, government gonna settle and get out the way. And everything you make forever is going to the family. Good luck. All right. Final story. Alaska Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, to be exact, would deliver the GOP response to Biden's State of the Union address. So, if you remember, Sarah Huckabee Sanders was press secretary to Donald Trump. Yep. And she was newly elected Arkansas's governor, in which her father also held the spot. Yep. So, her father... So this is the first time in history that a father-daughter have held a governorship. Cause there's been plenty of times where the father-son have done it, you know what I'm saying? But it's the first time that. So news of Sanders' Republican address to the nation, which is broadcasting from Little Rock, Arkansas, is a announcement from the White. So it was announced from Kevin McCarthy, Republican, and Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, a.k.a. Money Making Mitch. Americans are struggling with inflation, border crisis, record crime, and fall in felon school systems. As the House works to fix the problems in Congress with the Americans, that are committed to Americans, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders will address them. Talking about the agenda. And a little background, she is the youngest governor in America. Sarah Sanders will talk from small business and tax-oriented stuff. So, Republicans talking to Sarah Sanders for the rebuttal. That's a good one. You know what I thought? I don't know if you could have done it. Maybe you could have done it. Maybe you could do it. You could have anybody talk. I thought they would have tried to put Trump against him. Woo! That'd have been primetime TV for real. But Sarah Sanders, youngest governor, congratulations to you. Hope you have a good speech. All right. So this is Friday. Working Man Committee. Like and subscribe. And we appreciate y'all. And with that said, we see you Monday. Peace.